It all started when a boy met a girl. Boy pursued girl many, many times. Girl accept eventually. Boy, girl, happy together. Then, girl no more.
So he just left you there on the bridge? Oh, I would never let him do that.
She's right, you know.
If I were you, I would punch him in the face.
This is why I'm never getting into a relationship.
Same about you, girlie.
Come on. I just want to move on from this.
I can tell you're still heartbroken. There must be some way you can get back at him.
But how?
Make him feel the pain that he caused you.
Hey, sir, where did you get that shirt?
Hey, I have something for you.
Well, thank you. The fabric is super high quality and it's my eighth favorite color.
I made it myself. It's one of its kind. I made it just for you.
Thank you.
Also, make sure you follow the washing instructions.
Okay, I'll take good care of it. Thank you.
Of course.
Huh? Oh, this shirt? Man, some Japanese kid threw it over the dumpster over here. And I gotta take it. But you like my Crocs? I got it from the sport check over there. And my jogger's a little ripped, but it's still good. And I got these hoodies just for me to cover up. But I can't let this go to waste. It's brand new, brother. Come with me, lady. Got 20 bucks for me.
No. Okay, thank you.
The fresh air feels so nice. I remember when we used to take walks like this. It was so fun, right?
Yeah. Oh man, how long has it been since we last took it?
Well, I'd say around 2 years, but it feels like it's been a lifetime ago, right?
Sure does, doesn't it?
I can't believe it.
How did he move on so fast? He betrayed me. I can't do this anymore. Macy and Chelsea were right. I'll never forgive him. He's such a traitor.
So enough about me, Adam. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been getting into various hobbies such as, swimming, hiking, a lot of the buzzing. So I guess my schedule's pretty full now.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Mm.
We should do all of those things together. Do you have any other friends that you hang out with?
Well, I had this one friend, but we don't hang out anymore.
I just realized that I forgot to walk my turtle. I have to go.
Wait! Where are you going? What? I didn't know she had a turtle. Wait. Who are you? Somebody help!
Do you know Canary?
She's my best friend.
That's all I need to hear.
What is this? Where am I? Who are you?
I'm the one who's asking questions here.
Ah!
Now we both know who's in charge. Where's Canary?
Why? What do you want with her? Ah!
You really don't know? Your friend owes my boss a large sum of money. We've been tracking her for almost 2 years now.
She never told me.
Don't worry, we've got all the time in the world. I'm a patient guy. I'll be back when we're in a talking mood.
If I remember correctly, ChatGPT said if I wiggle my hand, I can get out of a bind. Ah! Ugh, it's stuck. Ah, that's one. I'm out. But I'm still tied to this chair. I need to make a distraction so that guy doesn't notice me. I think I got it. All I have to do is become the world's #1 striker. Yep. Yes! I always knew I was the #1 striker. Oh, this could be useful.
What happened? Who did that?
Time for my special
What's
Great. I'm almost there.
You can't run from me!
I can't believe the Dome Mafia followed me. I have to make sure they stay away.
You can't escape from me!
No way, not the bread! Ah! My leg. I have to get away. Ah!
Don't play with the Dome Mafia!
Canary. Canary!
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it doesn't matter anymore.
Adam, it was so good to see you again.
It's gonna be fine.
You have so much life left to live.
Oh,
Now go. Keep your head held high. Goodbye.
That's what happens when you mess with me and the Dome Mafia!
She was my best friend! I don't care about her past!
You actually want to fight? You can't even beat me with my hands tied and blindfolded!
Take this! Ah!
I wield the crazy dough as the boss's right-hand man. It's 3 times stronger than steel, and it's enough to take out a delinquent like you. What happened?
How do you like that? Marinara sauce and crazy bread. The perfect combo. Look scared. Hey, Spanish. Marinara trap. This is where you'll meet your end.
I guess this is the last one. Looks like I ate all of them. I'm gonna let the boss down. Not after everything he's done for me.
You will know the pain. You caused Canary.
KO.
Deserve, honestly. You said to keep your hand held high. But how can I without you by my side?
Deserve, honestly.
Action. Action.
I'm almost there.
Okay, that's good. That's good. No.
Follow me. I have to make sure they stay away. Sorry.
Don't worry, we've got all the time in the world. I'm a patient guy.
Hey guys!
Guys!
Okay.
Wait.
You can't escape from me and then pull out on you.
Canary's Lament, scene number 8, action.
You can't escape from me.
Alright, ready? Scene 4, take 4. Are you good?
Yes.
Okay, scene 4, take 4, action.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. That's okay. I think that's fine, right? Or oh wait, just do it again. Just do it again. All right.
Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Canary's Lament,
Just kidding,
number 8,
go back.
action.
Oh.
They got him. Can't believe it. He was your right-hand man.
That boy is now the Doe Mafia's objective. I'll see to his demise, personally.